week I worked outside, cleaned up the south yard, burned a small fire. Wednesday night rain, nothing out of the norm, still getting things ready for a winter storm. Friday turned cold, a whispering refrain, stocked up on feet before the big snow came. Saturday morning, 13, but felt like 3 degrees. 3 inches of snow greeted the birds and me. When I was a kid, I would pray for snow. What happened to her? Where did she go? It looked like a fairy tale in all of its glory, so beautiful and white, but cold is not part of that story. How do they do it in the bitter cold? Their survival amazes me, a sight to behold. Feeding them often, keeping water warm, doing what I can through the icy storm. Every little life matters as they take what I give. Can't really blame them as they are just trying to live. Out in the snow, feeding them every few hours, hot water in their bath, even in snow showers. They depend on me when the storms roll through. I won't let them down and do all that I can do. This fairy tale life isn't always what it seems, but caring for the littles is what gives me peace. How do they do it in the bitter cold? Their survival amazes me, a sight to behold. Feeding them often, keeping water warm, doing what I can through the icy storm. Every little life matters as they take what I give. Can't really blame them as they are just trying to live. Looking back now, I'm wealthy in days. Each moment with them is a flicker of grace. They teach me to bend, to trust, to believe in love without limits, and hearts that receive. This life leads me where I never thought I'd be, with small sacred moments that keep changing me. By Sunday, 6 inches of snow covered my land. The animals were surviving, I don't understand. Walking in the snow is a young person's game. Still I bundled up and went out just the same. In this winter wonderland, we all find our way. At least we had snow and not ice and power all day. Birds and squirrels were searching the snowfall, trying to find food in the frozen sprawl. The deer passed through with hope in their eyes, looking for the corn that they knew they'd find. A neighbor lent me a heated water bowl. The deer didn't get it, but the birds were in the know. How do they do it in the bitter cold? Their survival amazes me, a sight to behold. Feeding them often, keeping water warm, doing what I can through the icy storm. Every little life matters as they take what I give. Can't really blame them as they are just trying to live. The cold cuts deeper than it used to do, bone-chilling mornings even with skies of blue. In a world gone mad, nothing's as it seems. That's why I'm here, just chasing the peace. Some days you bloom and some days grow roots, attached to nothing, connected to truth. And that was my week in the ice and snow, caring for the littles, that's all I know. In the bitter cold and times that were bleak, together we made it through another week.